What's going on, y'all? Welcome to Lovely Intuitive Soul of the Divine. It is your girl, Lovely, and I am back to do another general reading for the collective. If you are new to my channel, welcome. I cuss, okay? So if you don't like cussing, baby, this is not the channel for you, okay? If you don't like somebody who's going to tell you what you need to hear and not what you want to hear, baby, this is not the channel for you, okay? I am goofy as a motherfucker, all right? I talk with my hands, okay? I sing off key too, baby. I laugh all the time, okay? I like to have a good time in general, but I am also here for a higher purpose, though. I'm here to continue on my healing journey, making sure I'm giving you all clear guided messages. Hopefully, this helps you all on your healing journey. So, any advice, any guidance you get out of these readings, take what resonates out of them and leave the rest, okay? Do not force it to fit. If it is not your story, baby, it's not your story. All of my readings are timeless and general, so please keep that in mind, okay? And to my returning subscribers, baby, welcome the motherfucker back. Y'all, baby, we back again, okay? We growing. We vibing out in this bitch. I appreciate y'all coming back and fucking with your girl. You know I'm always gonna come back and fuck with y'all because the love is too real, baby. You're fucking with me. I'm fucking with y'all, and what's understood don't need to be explained. I love y'all, okay? More than y'all will ever know. Y'all know as always, honey. And forever. I'ma stay in my vibe, okay? So let's go ahead and get into this shuffle, okay? Something something in my heart from Michelle Lay. They said, you took my love and I'm willing, okay, to give you everything you need. There's no limit to the love that they want to give you, okay? They said the love that they giving has no limit. Don't you know no more love without a limit? What's that, Mary J. Blige? Okay, yeah. They said they're gonna be loving you every motherfucking day, okay? It's like something in their heart, okay? They hooked on you though. So whoever this is, it's like you took their love, like you took their love and you showed them what real love feels like, okay? So there's a place, a special place in their heart for you, okay? They'll never forget you. They'll never ever be able to move on from you though, okay? You'll always have. It's like even if you never take this person back, okay? They will hold the next person they deal with to the standard of you, which will be very hard to match. All right, this person don't see themselves finding another connection like you. Okay, so if you've dealt with this person already and you're not dealing with them anymore, you know they definitely want a second chance. So expect a return. If this is somebody new, yeah, you're gonna be a whole different experience for this person, and they're gonna feel like nobody will be able to match it. Like they're not even going to be entertained by nobody else. Do you hear me? They're gonna be entertained by you. They're not gonna even want to be in the running with anybody else if this is somebody new, because you guys are gonna hit it off just like that. Okay. So anyway, though, let's go ahead and get into it. Let's see what we got going on in the energy. Okay, it's offer on the table, commitment. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you got a few people though. Okay, you got some type. You put a move on people's hearts, like I do say on this channel a lot. But you know, it's something about you. Okay, people hold you near and dear. And it is regardless of how you treat them though, okay, but you've got people coming to want to take you out, you know, offer some type of proposal, okay, it could be a commitment for some of y'all, okay, it could be somebody like I said from the past that you know there is nobody else, okay, that they see themselves being with but you, okay, and they could be coming to try to offer you something. You could be talking to this person right now and they want to take your relationship to the next level, okay. You got somebody new that's in your energy, okay. There's something about you that it doesn't matter. They're not interested in nobody else. It's like they are dead set on getting to know you and figuring out what the fuck do we do from here, okay. So that's kind of what I'm picking up on. But let's go ahead and get into the full thing. Thank you, Spirit. Go ahead and protect me in the collective. Let's see what we got going on in the full energy. I hope you all are doing well and enjoying your day. You got people want to commit to you. Okay, offers on the table. All right, you could have a few people shooting they shot right now. Okay, so let's see what we got going on in this damn energy today. You've really gotten rid of a lot of toxic situations that didn't serve you either. Okay, you really removed a lot of things. All right, so it's like people, even though you're not dealing with some people, they have a special place in their heart for you. They never will, because they'll never forget you because of how you know treated them even when they didn't treat you the best, okay, is what I'm getting. So like, even when they know they didn't treat you the best though, you were still good to them, okay? You did what you could in the opportunity or the time frame that you dealt with these people, okay? Yeah, baby, listen, yeah, threatened and shit. Like you, the thing is about you though, all right, you make people insecure about themselves in a very heavy way, okay? Somebody was on some clown shit with your ass because they were threatened by you. Take it how it resonates in your life, okay? Friend, family, it's not necessarily hooked on the love part, okay? But there's people, okay, that felt intimidated by you, insecure behind how you look, how you carry yourself. Okay, you could have had been dealing with a masculine or a feminine, all right, that low key was very insecure. So they were trying to put you down and shit. Like, you humbled these people because the way that they expected you to react, you didn't react like that. And they have a lot of respect for that. Okay, so people was doing clown shit. Okay, you got somebody that felt threatened by you, felt that they had to do better than you. Okay, now they're embarrassed because it's like they have admiration and respect for you. They got a lot of love for you, but you bring insecurities out of people. They can't fucking help but to try you though, okay? And where you're at now, it's just like you can't deal with somebody that's putting a whole mask and a whole, facade up in your face and expecting you to be completely genuine and authentic. Like that's just not working for you. Okay, yeah, commitment. Okay, so somebody could have tried to play you in a commitment, okay? Somebody saying they wanted to be with you and it was a mask, okay? They were actually very insecure about you, okay? And they told you whatever you wanted to hear, okay? To get you to let your guard down, to make you feel vulnerable, and then shoot they shot and tear you down and knock you down a few pegs, okay? This is somebody that you were with, all right? You're definitely not dealing with them anymore, is what I'm getting. But yeah, the reason why they treated you like that is because they were fucking intimidated by you. You bring out insecurities in people, not just this past commitment that you were in. Okay, and it was a long-term commitment as well, whoever, for some of y'all, really a lot of y'all, but it was a long-term commitment that you was in, and this person was tearing your ass down, okay, making you feel like you wasn't that motherfucker when the whole time you were, okay? Like people get threatened by you because you're very solid in who you are, regardless of what you've been through, regardless of the mistakes you've made. You are literally a genuine person, and you are very much so aware of the decisions that you make. Okay, you may not like the outcome, but you do hold yourself accountable. All right, and people see that about you, so it brings a lot of insecurity. So people feel like they have to one up you. People feel like they have to knock you down. Okay, I see you, Coco Jones. Yeah, people see you now. All right, you got new people that see you too. Like people feel like they need you. Okay, once they cross you though, and then you really set your boundaries or completely dismiss them. Okay, like they don't know how to come back, so they watch you and they see you from afar. Okay, somebody wants to commit to you as well. Like yeah, they're a little threatened though because you don't really put up with the clown shit. Like you're just not gonna do it. Yeah, that was that legal card that was on the bottom of the deck though too as well though. So that was somebody that you could have divorced from. So some of y'all were married to that past person that was tearing you down. Yeah, you got people coming to confess how they feel about you though, on the verge though. And I keep getting this somebody new, okay? Because it's like there's a place, it's like something about you that they're hooked on you though, okay? Just from getting to know you, you could be talking to this person now though. Some people that were threatened by you in the past are about to come telling you that they need you. Okay. And something they wouldn't expect, like, them trying to come and ask you for help. Okay. Is something that they are embarrassed to do. Okay. So somebody in your energy is embarrassed to come tell you that they need you, but they don't have a choice. Okay. Because it's eating at them. Okay. So they have a lot of guilt also behind whatever that is. Take it how it resonates in your life. All right. But there's also somebody that's single. Okay, like I said, you got new love too. Like I'm saying, y'all be having a lot of shit going on. You be putting people in their place though, and the energy that I get is a lot of people feel a lot of insecurity about you. Okay, so regardless of whether they're single or not, or whether you were friends with them, family member, it doesn't matter though. You unintentionally bring out people's insecurities. People don't like to tell you that you're right. People don't like to tell you that they need you. People don't want to give you any type of satisfaction because they feel that your head is already big enough, like you're arrogant, okay? But at the end of the day, you enjoy being single. Like you are single and you are available, and you're calling on somebody that's also single and available, okay? And they take care of themselves. They're about to come revealing that they see you out here. They've been seeing you out here, all right? They could be a boss, okay? They could work for a business, okay? They could have run their own business, okay? Let's keep going. You just make people feel away, man. Like you do. You bring the insecurities out of people, and it unintentionally. You just being yourself. Like people are threatened by you, okay? And you never want to feel like you doing clown shit for people who don't reciprocate the energy. Like that's just not gonna happen. You got people from the past that want to come back, baby. Listen, you got people from the past that want to come back and confess how they feel embarrassed for how they treated you, from listening to other people, okay? Toxic attachments, unhealthy fucking behaviors. All right, that person that you were committed to for a long time, for some of y'all lying and acting like they actually, was in love with you for the right reasons, but they were fucking threatened by you, okay? They were insecure as fuck. They really tried to knock you down, okay? To take you out of that place that you were in, okay, of being in a relationship and still being who you are and not losing yourself. They absolutely wanted control over you. They absolutely wanted you to lose yourself in those moments. They were very unhealthy for you. Okay, so you have somebody from your past trying to come back and confess that, yeah, I didn't treat you the best. They know what they did. They were embarrassed. Okay, they're embarrassed. There's somebody that you dealt with that's also embarrassed for listening to what somebody else said about you, okay, and then completely dogged you out. So you got a few things going on. You got a few people coming to confess how they feel about you, though. Okay, you got a new person who is single, all right, that's about to come and see if you want to go, have a coffee date or some shit like that, okay? This is Love from Music Soul Child. Yeah, so many people use that name in vain, okay? So these are people that you so-called loved at one point in time, friends, family, all right, past relationships. All right, some that are coming back to confess how they feel about you. Some of these friends trying to spill the tea and take everybody down with them though too, okay? Because they want to get themselves on a better, foot with you. Yeah, you trigger people. You absolutely trigger people. You unintentionally bring out people's insecurities. You just be chilling, like I just be chilling, like damn, I be minding my business. But if you fuck with me, you cut them off. Like you drastically cut these people off. Extremely. You protect yourself from a lot of people. Okay, so people feel a way about you. People don't like to give you your flowers because they feel like you're arrogant enough and that you don't need no more praise. Okay, like people hate on you a lot, but you don't realize that you being yourself the way you are, you being genuine the way you are, and really just like standing in your power though, and standing up for yourself, like believing in yourself, it makes people feel a way about you. A lot of unwanted hate, okay, for no reason. A lot of them don't even realize that they unintentionally do it though, that their subconscious triggers, like you bring triggers out of people, and some people feel like they had to find a way to embarrass you, like friends, family members, try to find a way to embarrass you though. Okay, keep that toxicity going on. See if you still ride the ride, and maybe in the past you was riding that way, but baby, you ain't riding shit. You've been cutting shit off drastically, like leaving people dead set, like confused. What the fuck happened? I was in the collective life. Now I'm not. Like I'm gone, and it makes people desire you more. Like I said, somebody want to come back for a second chance. They feel like a clown, okay? Because they was doing clown shit. They completely dogged you out, and then listening to other people, they realized they made a very big mistake. So they desire you because you didn't let it phase you though either. Yeah, you paid attention to the signs, honey. You've been seeing these signs. 1111 222 333. Because some people that you cut off extremely are about to come and try to get themselves out of this situation with you. Okay, yeah, forbidden love. Okay, listen, you got people, like I said, that love word, they be using that shit in vain. It's too good to be true. You were a taboo situation for somebody that you was dealing with, okay? And they know that though. Really though, that you made them so fucking insecure though, they had to tell themselves that, okay? They know that you were to come into their life to teach them a lesson, and you learned it the hard way. Okay, but you do know that that person is not good for you. And if you don't know, okay, you should know. Okay, some of y'all still think about that person. Okay, it was a strong connection, but they were absolutely toxic. Okay, and it was forbidden love. Okay, it looked good, but it wasn't good enough for you. It did not fulfill you in the way that you wanted it to. Okay, this person dogged you though. They ghosted you. They left you hanging. Okay, they could have made plans. Dismissed it, in and out your life. You know what I mean? Like, and it was the sexual attraction that kept y'all two tied together. You realized it was a tragedy. Okay. And if you have not, okay, and this person, you still think about this person and you still feel like they're going to return the second time and be somebody different, they are a clown. Okay, like they don't understand exactly why they are so intimidated by you and so insecure that when they treated you like that and tried to make you feel like they're less than, they have not healed past that though. They're missing your presence. They're missing the sex. They know you're something they cannot have. Okay, they know they shouldn't have you, but they want you. Okay, this is a game. Okay, because you intimidate people and you one up them. You cut people off drastically. You one up them. Yeah, listen, TikTok, baby, they said they're running out of time too. Like to try to come shoot they shot though. They know that they were unhealthy. Yeah, bargaining, begging, baby. They about to come back begging everything. Mary J. Blige. Okay, you're everything, and everything is you because you literally are everything. Yeah, you're ascending. Yep, you've been ascending past these people. People that judge you. People say you're arrogant, cocky, cutting people off without explanations. Like, who the fuck do you think you are? Like, you know what I mean? And then you have this person that is a forbidden love, okay? And it was too good to be true in your eyes, and you were proven right. It was too good to be true. They are very, very fucking insecure when it comes to you. It's like they want to be with you, but inside their mind, that peace in their mind, they can't get past how perfect you are and how it's a competition. They can't compete. You cannot compete with somebody you are to be doing life with, okay? And this could be something that you realized about this somebody in particular, okay? If it don't fit, don't force it. But for some of y'all though, no, this person, they really did little passive aggressive ass comments, okay, about your appearance, or say little shit, about you to make you feel like, how you carried yourself wasn't of, the standard or some shit like that. And it could have been friends too, family members, whatever, however it fits in your life. All right. It's not a good thing for you to stay connected to, because they were always trying to tear your ass down. And that shit is dead. Okay, because you are everything. That's what your spirit guides, angels, ancestors, whoever you believe, you are. You're everything. Okay, you're everything that you worked hard to become thus far. And you're not letting the shit stop you. Yeah, justice. Yeah, because you're not letting shit stop you no more. That shit is done, baby. People, there's a lot of truths that are going to be told here. Okay? You're about to hear a lot of truths. I said that in the last reading, though. Whoever I'm picking up on, yeah, trust your intuition. High Priestess, you can feel it coming. From a few people of all different types. People that are not healthy for your energy. You've been getting signs, whoever I'm picking up on, okay, about actually you really have been ascending so much. Baby, listen, you have been ascending so much. You have upgraded, okay, to where you see that people are threatened by you. You can feel it. They ain't got to tell you. You can see through them. It's like you've heightened and you feel it, like Wheel of Fortune. Listen, you feel it, okay? People feel a way about you. Going and having this positive change on yourself, you make people feel threatened by you, though. Okay, like they feel that you're lucky and arrogant and you know it all and you the clown, but for real though, they're threatened by you because whatever you're doing is working. The success that's coming behind it, they didn't expect it. So like I said, you got people coming to try to confess for all type of reasons, but this is why you've been paying attention to these signs. And if you have not, started, whoever I'm picking up on, you need to pay attention to the signs that your spirit guides, your angels, and ancestors is trying to send you. Okay, about you being on the right path and about you and your discernment being the top-notch thing that you need to be focused on right now. Because you have a lot of people coming your way from your past, all right, that feel, yes, some are positive changes, but a lot of them see you glowing up and coming up. All right, so it's time for you to, with them extreme cutoffs that you've been doing, stand 10 toes down on it. I feel like it's not going to be a problem, but I'm being guided to tell you, make sure you're paying attention to them signs, okay? Yeah, 7 of Pentacles. People are threatened by you actually doing what the fuck you said you were going to do. I'm sorry. Like, nah, because people, you know, they really, it's like they talk about you, though. Listen, they talk about you and how, oh, you're so arrogant, you're so cocky, you're this, you're that, but you always shut them up because you do what you say you're going to do. Nobody ever believes you. And then they become even more threatened because for some reason, good luck keeps following you. They said it keep following you. Three of Pentacles, 3 of Swords, okay? People are about to come confessing, I'm telling you. Partnerships of all kind about they understand how they broke your heart, though. Okay, some of these people are about to come trying to give you the tea and take all that group of friends down that you used to deal with behind them because that guilty conscience is eating they fucking ass, eating their ass the fuck up. You hear me? Eating their ass up. I'm telling you. And I feel like I said that in a couple, like a few weeks ago, maybe. Shit, eating their ass up. You're about to see things for exactly what they are, okay? And if it started for you today, exactly for what they are, here and motherfucking now, okay? Heaven sent, that you're sent from heaven. And people came and betrayed you in all types of ways, okay? That your heart was aching and they know that they did it. So you got some coming back to continue to feed off of that because they think you are who you used to be. You got some that are actually really guilty and they want to come, you know, express that they could have ruined some type of partnership that you had going on, though. And why one of them people ghosted you, though. Okay, you may not know that, though, but y'all have mutual friends. For some of y'all, don't force it to fit. All right, but that's what I'm getting. But Queen of Wands, okay? Yeah, you're in your black cat energy. All right, so these people about to come and be introduced to you and setting your boundary and standing up for yourself, though, and actually really meaning it. No excuses. You did what you did because you wanted to do it. Okay, because at the end of the day, you're protecting your heart and you're moving forward. Okay, you don't have time. Okay, there's a lot of things that were unhealthy in your life, and you know that you had to move forward from it. Tower. You realized, okay, that all them behaviors that people were moving funny with you, acting weird and shit, doing them underhanded as fucking comments, trying to make you feel like you wasn't that motherfucker when you were, though, because they were unhealthy and they wanted you to stay that way too. You shook their world up. You triggered them when you completely cut them off and gave them nothing. Some people in a good way gonna come tell you, yeah, you actually helped them out, though. They actually admire you, and then a few are like, yeah, but you got me fucked up though still too. It's like they want to come talking about how they hurt you and try to blame it on you still. And this is why your discernment is very important right now. All right, because some people never like to take accountability for where they fuck up at. They never do. And if you're still the same person that they remember you as, for some of y'all, then they're going to think that they can say this to flip it on you and make them be the victim when they were the one that caused the situation, okay? So make sure you're observing and listening to what the fuck these people coming back and saying, though, because, baby, it's going to make sense. But whoever I'm picking up on, I feel like you already suss that shit out once they do it. Once they come and explain it, you're going to have more questions, especially if it's a friend. And they come trying to take everybody that was with them down with them. Well, what did you say, though? Because are you just trying to hurry up and come apologize and come reveal some shit so you won't be the one that gets dismissed? Because whoever I'm picking up on, you're really dismissing anybody that's coming with that shit and they had something to do with it. Oh, yeah, no. It's being revealed to you. And that's why your spirit guides and angels, ancestors, whoever you believe in, they want you to continue to pay attention to the signs, the dreams, the downloads that they're sending you. Okay, because the change has been coming. All right, it's been coming. You've been through it. You've been going through it. But new levels, new devils. Okay? Yeah, continue to protect yourself, baby. 7 of Wands. And this is all you've been doing, though. Baby, listen. People are confused by your change. People who didn't think that you could be in the place that you are in now, it's happening. People, you're making motherfuckers eat their motherfucking words. Justice, you're making them eat their words. Okay? You cut them off and it was justified in it. You got justice for that. You felt people, when you felt or observed that somebody was trying to do passive aggressive slick ass comments, it doesn't matter in what area in your life, you extremely cut them off, which means you gave them no explanation. And for you, you said that is liberating in itself. Okay? Because you know what you did. Because you know what you did. All right? Love's Train, Bruno Mars. All right? Listen, that's the way it goes on Love's Train, okay? Sometimes heartstrings can be broken, but you got to keep on going. And that's what you do, though. Okay? You said that's the way it goes on Love Train. So you don't hold on to that shit. You just started realizing that people aren't who they are. And as you continue to become better in whatever you're doing, you're very much so a threat. Okay? A big threat. It's giving underdog. All right? Yeah, with your friends. You're a big threat. Honey, you cut your friends off. I'm telling you. And if not yet, listen, it's going to be revealed to you. You're still cutting them off. If you had a lot of them and they're starting to come try to tell some tea and some shit that they done heard, maybe about somebody that you don't fuck with, though, yeah, you're going to start questioning that shit. And that's what's supposed to happen, though. That's what's supposed to happen because it's being revealed to you. Listen, that's the way it goes on Love's Train, baby. Listen, people want you to see things their way, but you know, at the end of the day, it's all about you and what fits you right now. You know, you are in a place of change, okay? Success, like luck literally on your side, you know. You don't have time to deal with distraction and people feeling threatened and trying to throw you off your game. Like I said, you have a lot of people coming to test that with you, though. Where are you really at? Okay, where are you really at? How you really feeling about these people? Do you feel like you made the right decision? Yeah, listen, child, listen. Six of Swords. Like you question that all the time, but this is why your spirit guides are wanting you. Okay? They're wanting you to pay attention to the signs to let you know that you are on the right path. 1111, especially if you're seeing 1111, because you're right where you're supposed to be at right now. Okay, the decisions that you made, okay, the justice that you feel liberated in those decisions and that you're feeling better about yourself is what they need you to see. You got people coming to bargain and beg with you and shit, though, but it's such an imbalance, though. There's too much going on. Lovers in the reverse, like, you know, they want to come begging, but they know that you guys aren't solid. You know what I mean? A lot of your partnerships, they know y'all not solid. So if they feel like they come begging and playing the victim, that will make you want to open back up and receive them. But the conflict is what puts you in these places with a few of the people from the past. Okay? Magician. All right? So, yeah, I mean, really, at the end of the day, these people are trying to, you know, fast talk their way back into your life. Like, you do still have new love, but this message needs to get to the right person. Okay? Continue to master your skills that you're working on as well, though. Continue to stay tapped into your intuition because, like I said, discernment is the biggest key factor that's going to get you through these situations with these multiple relationships that you've dated. Okay? Because you've dated a lot. Like, whoever I'm picking up on, you've dated a lot of people extremely. And it was a big risk, but ever since then, you've been successful. Maybe you've told a few people what you've been planning and what you've been working on. You don't do that no more because you saw people got threatened by it or they didn't believe you. So it's just like, all right, cool. I'm about to show you. Okay? So let's keep going, baby. Yeah, you're established. That's what I'm saying. But you did this on your own. This is why you're a threat. You're secure, honey, because you're a threat. You're making all these people around you feel a fucking way. You cut them off for what they did, but now you realize it's deeper than that. That they got that their personal problems, right? Their personal emotions, things that trigger them, things that they need to heal. You had to start learning that ain't got nothing to do with you, though. That it can't stop where you're at. So you in this Wheel of Fortune energy, like you have to stay on eye on the prize. You got to stay on the goal. Stay focused, baby. Yeah, I can't make it up. Possibilities, following your dreams. That's what I mean. You have to stay focused. You are a threat, and you're gonna have a lot of people looking at you. You're a threat, all right. But listen, stay hopeful, because success is, listen, that's success twice. Because Wheel of Fortune is success. Listen, you're high hopes, honey. It's headed towards you though. You're very hopeful to stay where you're at, and that it's gonna keep growing, and it is, because it's working out for you. Yeah, you're a threat, and you're being noticed. All right, so you have past people come in and want a piece of the pie, baby. You already know that though. You know that though. Okay, like you feel justified in how you removed people though. Okay, you took a good look in the mirror and see where that heartache came from. All right, when you know that whoever I'm picking up on, you know that if it was something where you, okay, I kind of overreacted, you do own up to that shit. It's not that you don't. It's just the ones that you have realized, see you as a threat. You definitely dialed it back from them, and they noticed, because they've been watching you the whole fucking time. Beauty from Drew Hill. Okay, walks by me every day. Her and love are the same. Okay, listen, you got somebody that said you stole their heart. Okay, listen, it's a new person. All right. That's a side note. Consequences though. Okay, listen, come on now. Yep, because people are threatened by you. I just listen. Come on. They gotta accept the consequences of their actions. You extremely cutting them off. I feel like somebody that you cut off stutters and shit. Listen, the consequences of their actions. They can't even get their words together to come make it right with you. What the fuck do they say? How do they come tell you that they were so in fucking secure when it came behind you though, that they try to make you feel like you were shit? Okay, that now they got to sit here and watch you be successful on your own. Okay, that you, everything that you touching, baby, is turning to fucking gold. That you in this place of peace and success. How do they sit up there and tell you that though? Okay, listen, gave you mixed signals. They made a bad choice, and they know that now. They realize that now. Consequences for playing with you. A few people, like I said, they sit in they bad choices. Okay, yeah, you gave them distance. Listen, because you said get your ass on, man. Like you, that's what I'm saying. As you continue to heal, whoever I'm picking up on, like you have heightened. All right. You catch the disrespect. You may not say nothing because you just be cutting people off. You don't even explain nothing. You may not say nothing, but you catch it. And when you catch it, you move around, child. And you got these people threatened, all right? You are a threat. If you thought that you were a threat, you were like, yeah, I'm making these motherfuckers sweat. Yeah, baby, yes, you are. And they feel a fucking way. They feel a way because you give them distance. A force to be reckoned with. Okay, listen, you making them stand on it. Stand on it. Stand on it. Like, people try to play it off like maybe they didn't think that you caught the shade. Baby, you catch everything. Everything. You catch everything. Don't nothing slide past you, all right? Because you like, shit, I would have thought of that myself. Like, definitely Gemini energy. I cannot make this the fuck up. Yep. Cutting ties, boundaries. I cannot make this. Listen, I'm trying to tell you. Because you cut them off. Okay? Because you cut them off, man. These people about to come confessing. Listen, they about to come confessing. Because you cut them off and you set boundaries. You did it harshly as fuck. Okay? You cut ties with them. You stood the fuck up and awakened. And they feel a motherfucking way. They are threatened. How dare you? Okay? You got legal at the bottom of the deck. Okay? This could be the mother and father of your child, though, too. All right? And you let them know what it was. You stood the fuck up. They have to try to come back and really realize that they made a lot of bad choices. And like I said, don't force that to fix. That's not for all of y'all, but I'm definitely getting, especially with that paperwork legal card at the bottom of the deck. You could be in court with the mother or father of your child, though, and they were very fucking abusive and toxic. Okay, they're shattered. Okay, behind this situation, it was a change for them because you finally stood up. Okay, you stood up for yourself. And if it's not the mother or father of your child, either way, though, these people that were unhealthy in your life that you completely cut the fuck off, though, they are shattered, though, okay? Some of them are haunted by you, okay? Haunted by the memories of you, broken because they never had the courage to fully speak up and say how they felt. Some of them are coming back, though, okay? Yeah. Antisocial. Like, you know, you really don't, like I said, people feel like you're antisocial and arrogant. Like, you know what I'm saying? How does that work? But not anyway, that's what they say. They said you like to always stay in your feelings, like you're sensitive and shit. But you are who you are, okay? You've learned to not apologize for that. Who gives a fuck what y'all think about my emotions? Because you said those are mine. And this is why the boundaries are set. All right? Enough is enough. You started defending yourself. You started taking up for yourself and standing on who you are. So what? You think I'm sensitive? Get the fuck away from me then. And that's literally whoever I'm talking to, that is literally how you are, though. I don't even like talking to y'all anyway. You said I don't like you motherfuckers. I don't even want to talk to you for real. Like, literally, though, I don't trust y'all right now. Okay, so you're in a place of distrust. All right, like you suss it out, and it's just very hard to trust people. Okay, and that's why you need to make sure you're paying attention to the signs of synchronicities. Okay, because your spirit guides and ancestors, angels, they're sending you things in all types of ways. Music, okay, sending you things on your reels, or you know, if you're scrolling on social media and on your reels or TikTok or whatever, okay, you see something as far as a healing nature, okay, they're sending that to you, okay, they're sending you signs and synchronicities to help you heal through that place of not trusting not a damn anybody, because that is where you're at. Let's stay together, Al Green. Yeah, you got people that want to be with you, okay, you're not in the mood for it. All right, but there's a lot of people that see you glowing, that they see that you're very successful and that you're changing. Okay, some people want to come back to that, but to a lot of people, you're a threat because they never thought that you would come this far and make it. Okay, that you're actually making it. Okay, they didn't believe that. Yeah, baby, stressed out. Baby, you got these people stressed the fuck out. They're stressed out because how extremely you cut them off, though, and you feel justified in it. Child, listen, they're stressed the fuck out. Okay, you got these people stressing. They're stressing because you really are a threat. You're the underdog, though. Like, you're literally the underdog. That's why I keep getting, because people really tried you, though. Baby, they tried you, honey. You made them stand on that shit, baby. They worried. They're worried because they don't have access to you anymore. They're worried because you chose peace, all right? You chose balance. They can't come with that. It was too much tension behind these people. That's why I came back out. Yep, and that's what I'm saying. This is signs, synchronicities. Make sure you're paying attention to them. Yep. Trying to get you to a place of peace and balance. Okay, because you absolutely don't trust people right now. Absolutely, you do not. For very understanding reasons. But they want you to pay attention to learn how to find that place of balance and peace and to let go. Okay, and move forward. Okay, and it's not easy. It's easier said than done. Okay, it depends on where your mind frame is at. Okay, and how you feel about it. Are you actually working through it? Everybody does this in different ways, and there's all types of tools to help you too. Okay, so I can't tell you how to do it. You have to find the way that fits you. All right, yeah. Emotions, waves coming and going. It puts you in a place to be all over the place when it comes to who really has your back and who really don't. And that's why my spirit guides is telling me to tell you, yet in order for you to find that place of balance and to see things completely for what they are, and know that your discernment is heightened, you have to continue to balance your energy and protect your peace. You have to continue to move forward, okay? But you have to find the tools that work for you, okay? Let's do the signs. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Okay, North Node if you're operating in it. You, sweet love. Yeah, you have lots of sweet love to give. You're just protecting it. Okay, but you're about to be faced with a few new and old devils. Okay, people that see you as a threat in all types of ways. You have love. People wanting to date you, wanting to take a chance on you, though. Okay, some people feel like they ran out of time, but if they come begging, that you might, hear them out again. Okay, that's completely up to you and where you're at and how you stand with these people. But people believe you now. Okay, they didn't believe you. They didn't believe in nothing that you said, nothing that you did. You stepped out and showed them. All right, now they sitting in their bad choices. As you continue to work the way you are. You see how that shit flipped up? I ain't even did nothing with it yet. But anyway, signs. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, okay, North Node if you're operating in it, but you're working fucking hard as shit. And I only do the signs because I don't do individual sign readings anymore. So even if your sign is not caught out here, that don't mean this reading ain't hit with you. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles though. You working hard as fuck. That's what I'm saying. You're doing whatever the fuck you said you was gonna do, and when people didn't believe you, the ones that you talked to, they didn't believe your ass though. They didn't believe you was gonna actually do it. Maybe you already attempted it and it didn't work out the first time, but you're not a fucking quitter. So you stepped out and showed motherfuckers though. That's why you're the underdog though, and that's why now you are the biggest threat by anybody that pays attention to you. Okay, which is a lot because people want you to be back in their energy. Some people want to jump in and join the ride, okay? Some of these past people, past lovers, want a second chance, okay? And it's just, the way that you did it, it makes you even more attractive, though. Like, you choosing yourself the way that you did, you actually really cutting people off and definitely not explaining a damn thing. Oh, yeah, listen. Now they have nothing to say but, yeah, you a threat. And they actually winning out here. They're it's like you making them eat they fucking words. People that had something to say about you, people that were unhealthy, and you leaving their life and thinking that you were the problem. Yeah, please, you're not the problem. You were the solution. That's what you said. Yeah, Emperor, you're the fucking solution. You could be an Aries that I'm talking to, or a Scorpio that you're talking to, or that you're dealing with. Baby, you're on top. Okay, boss shit though. Literally boss shit. Really in control of your life. Really a fucking threat, okay? Because you sit up on your throne and can't nobody fucking stop you though, baby. You said can't nobody take me down off of my throne. Can't nobody knock off my crown, okay? Everything that you said you was gonna do, you doing. You make your own decisions, okay? Number 4 could be significance, okay? You could be seeing 444, all right? Yeah, you're definitely spiritually tapped the fuck in. All right. So you be a Taurus that I'm talking to, or a Taurus that you're dealing with that Hierophant card though. But yeah, you took charge of your life. You're a threat though, because you a boss, you a leader, you a moneymaker. I mean, you have a lot of good qualities, okay, about yourself though. You conquer your goals, you overcome things. Okay, but it's just you not trusting nobody, and it's very understandable because you about to get some more shit revealed to you though. So it's gonna show you, yeah, you do need to make sure that you are very observant and using your discernment though. But yeah, you about to get shown some more shit that's about to be revealed to you, and it's gonna be in unexpected ways though. But this is why, like this card has said though, but this is why you cut ties the way you did. Maybe you just needed the confirmation that you did the right thing, okay? Because them partnerships were very unhealthy though, and some are about to come express, okay, and reveal either how they played a part in it, or how they throwing somebody else under the bus, or how they miss you and want to be back with you, and you're being guided to stand the fuck all the way up. And you have though. Some of them, like I said, you cut a lot of people off though, but some are coming back for that explanation, and maybe they need a little more tough motherfucking love, okay, especially for some of your family. But anyway, like I said, the Hierophant card though, you're definitely spiritual. People could be, talking about you and your spirituality as well, threatened by that though, because you are who you say you are. Like, so if you are into spirituality, okay, if you're a tarot reader, or if you are into Reiki, anything that's in the spiritual realm, okay, that you do, okay, people could have been talking shit about that, but you've been showing them with your actions, and now they feel threatened because you are who you said you were. That's what I keep, because you are who you said you were, but you've already turned your back, okay? 8 of Cups. You could be a Pisces that I'm talking to, or a Pisces that you're dealing with. 8 of Cups, cutting ties, boundaries, people coming to, reveal that it wasn't just their fault. All right, they want you to listen. You're not hearing the shit. Like, you're not hearing it. Yeah, King of Swords. Okay, so you could be an Aquarius that I'm talking to, or that you're dealing with though. It could have definitely been, like I said, this person from the past that dogged your ass out though. Literally mean as shit. Okay, and they did not think with their emotions. They know that they are broken. Okay, they're unhealthy. They're toxic. They are worried about the outcome between y'all though, because they didn't have the control like they thought they did. And the fact that you actually completely cut them off without an explanation, it was unexpected. You threw them for a loop, but they know they're unhealthy for you. They know that they have no business coming back your way. They know it. The devil, I can't make this up. They know it. They know they're unhealthy, baby. You could be a Capricorn that I'm talking to, or that you're dealing with. That's why you cut them off the way you did. They know they're not good for you, man. They know it. And here they come anyway. They hard-headed as hell. Like, damn, you probably already told this person. Like, man, your ass don't fucking listen. I'm good. I'm good. But they hard-headed ass, man. They hard-headed ass over here worried and shit, stressing out, trying to see what they can get out of you. Like, man, please leave me alone. Like, whoever I put you, like, please. Don't bring your stupid self back this way. But maybe they sad. They so sad. You could be a Scorpio that I'm talking to, or that you're dealing with that Scorpio twice. You make people feel away. Like, this whole reading has been saying that maybe they threatened, embarrassed, okay, insecure, intimidated. They don't want you to go nowhere. Okay, listen, they're desperate. Some are desperate. I feel like that could be a Capricorn, very fixated on you. And it's because they can't have you, okay? And you, the way you cut them off, like, baby, whew, they can't handle the shit. They never have been able to. Yeah, Chariot, you move forward. You could be a Cancer moon that I'm talking to, or that you're dealing with. That's you to continue to choose yourself and you and your destiny, where you're headed, okay? Listen, moving on twice, moving forward, okay? Really getting out of your mind about that. Really paying attention to the signs and synchronicities that's being sent to you, though, to keep you balanced. Okay, to keep you balanced with where you're at. I keep on picking up that damn card, that Lovers in the reverse, though, because there was a lot of conflict that puts you in this place of not, trusting anybody. Yeah, and protecting yourself. 7 of fucking Wands. So that's a Leo that I'm talking to, or that you're dealing with. Yeah. In order for you to overcome these obstacles that you've been overcoming, you've had to stay balanced. Okay, so you've had to work through moving on and letting go of things that linger in your mind. Okay. Yep. The story of it all. Okay, it could be a Sagittarius moon that I'm talking to, or that you're dealing with that 9 of Wands. But people coming back begging, feeling like they run out of time, though. Okay, like your distance, is very fucking loud, as well as the silence. Okay, like you are, like I said, you are very guarded, and this is why you don't trust nobody. So people feel like if they come back begging, that it'll let your guard down, and you'll be able to hear them out, like want to negotiate and see how they can still be a part of your life. But it was the disrespect, okay, and really the principle of what they did that you are not letting go of. Okay, and it's like, yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and listen. We're not gonna continue this, like, going forward. Really don't want to talk to you anymore. Yeah, you completed the cycle. Listen, you said we're not going to continue this. Like, I don't want to go over this again. All right, so you got people that you've already talked to, you've already cut them off, you've already explained yourself, and you don't want to keep doing it. And you don't have to. You know that, okay? World card, you completed it. So that's Leo twice, Aquarius twice, Taurus twice, Scorpio 3 times. Yeah, you completed it. It's over. In your book, it's over. For me, and my spirit guides, angels, ancestors, yeah, you absolutely, you're done going back and forth with people that are dishonest, okay? And you're definitely guarded with them. When you suss something out, you absolutely move around, and your whole energy changes, and people feel it. Okay, Lady from D'Angelo. Yeah, people want to claim you, but you're not claiming anybody at all. I can't make this up clingy. Listen, I'm telling you, you ain't claiming nobody, though. You sit on your throne, baby. Okay, in the success that you've established on your own, baby. Yeah, religious, okay? Like I said, people were threatened by your spirituality, and a lot of them were religious, okay? So it could be friends, it could be family members, it could be people that you dealt with, okay? It could be that past, for some of y'all that y'all married, okay? And you tapping into your spirituality, your spouse wasn't going for that. They judged you for that. Their family judged you for that. Like, you're a threat, though, because everything that you said, like, I just keep getting everything you said you was going to do, you doing it. With no support from them. Okay, so you said you ain't claiming nobody but the people that supported you, all right? You let it go, okay? You walked away, honey. Yeah, you're energetic. You always on the go. You're always in a place of success. You're very wise. You're a money maker, baby. You about that. You about that action, and it shows, man. These people doubted you, and now they have to sit in the consequences of their fucking actions, of you actually being on top in your own life, really being in power of your own life. Literally having the energy to keep pushing forward, though, and conquering your goddamn goals, baby. Yeah. Moody. See, yeah, people think you got an attitude and shit. Yeah, they think you moody and shit. That's why you cut them off. You moody. It just ain't the time. And you setting boundaries and you always got an attitude. You always sensitive. You always this. You always that. People was always trying to tear you down, though. That's what they try to do. They try to make you feel like you wasn't that motherfucker when you really were, though, okay? And if you had any type of emotion with them, it was something that they brought out of you, okay? Some parts were, yeah, okay, maybe I took it a little too far, okay, but those are small things. But when people know how they move with you, when people know how they treat you, though, and try to make you feel insecure when they're the insecure one, yeah, no, yeah, you're definitely gonna give them another type of you, another side of you, okay? It's like yeah, and they were religious. That's what I'm saying. Like they trying to make it seem like what I'm getting is like they try to make it seem like because you're spiritual and shit that you operate out of a place of anger, that you operate out of low vibration. Okay, that you use spirituality for bad and not good. It's against the Bible. Okay, so it's like they feel like the way that you cut people off is unholy. Like that's what I'm getting. This could be your family, friends. I don't know. Take it how it resonates, but that's what I'm getting though. Like it's unholy that you're not following the word, okay? Like that's what I'm getting, and that you cut people off, and that is not what God said to do. Like, so this is something that you be battling with, whoever I'm picking up on, with how a lot of people feel about you. All right, but at the end of the day, it has not stopped you though, and I'm here to let you know it's working for you, entrepreneur. Yeah, because you really are successful. You're in a place of stability on your own. Okay. Listen, self-centered. I'm telling you, this is how people see you. It's so funny to me because you had the audacity to stand up for yourself. Yeah, don't do that. It's entertaining. Yeah. For you, you feel like this is comical though, because at the end of the day, you gave him a chance. You just been sitting back and eat your popcorn because really you don't even really entertain it. Yeah, it's superficial. People feel like this is all you care about, the superficial things. And this is why you feel like you cut people off. They feel like you cut people off though because they don't bring enough to you and what you need. But that's not necessarily it though. It is the principle. Like that's what I keep getting. It's not about what they really necessarily did. It's the principle. Yeah, and this is why you stay at home. This is why you be in your house. You a homebody. Mm-hmm. This is why I stay at home, because y'all don't know how to fucking act. Like, yep, indecisive. Okay. So people are really unsure, okay, because they know your guard is up on how they can come begging and negotiating with you after the disagreement. Okay. And they don't know if they're gonna have a chance. But like I said, whoever I'm picking up on, I don't see that happen. I think your guard is up. I think you don't trust nobody. I think that you're still working on how to trust people again. Okay. I don't even know if you're really opening yourself up to get to know anybody though. You don't really notice if anybody's attractive because you're really goal oriented right now. It's not even something that you're thinking about. And I said that they were jealous because they are. You are a threat, okay? You are the underdog. You are the person that they least expected to stay in a place of success. If this is people that you currently deal with, friends, family, and even the ones that you don't, they did not believe in you, okay? They're jealous because it is actually working out for you. Some wish that it was them and not you, okay? Some could do what you do, and you do it better, and they don't like it, okay? Things are being revealed to you in unexpected ways. Whoever I'm picking up on, you are heightened. Okay? And it's your discernment that's going to continue to guide you. You are doing what you're supposed to be doing right now. You're on the right path. For a lot of y'all, you could definitely be in your purpose. Okay? Playfulness. Angel number 3939. Baby, I'm ready, from Levert. Baby, I'm ready. Baby, I'm ready. Yeah, people ready. Okay? Okay, to give you all their fucking love though. Somebody new too. Like I said, it's still in there, but at the end of the day though, you got a lot of shit that's about to head your way though. So you focusing on something new, okay, or even like advancing in a relationship is not something that you're gonna be worried about, okay. But you're gonna be prepared about people that you're gonna see how much of a threat you are. All right, you're about to see it because it's gonna be shown to you. That's what I keep getting. It's gonna be shown to you. Yeah, you got a lot of potential. 1, 2, 3, 4. You do. You really do though. Okay, like you're on top. All right, you're headed into a place of complete stability and success. As long as you keep using your discernment, it's very much so the word of the day, discernment. Keep using it, okay, like you have been. Don't question it. Don't second guess your intuition. You're in the high priestess. Okay, you let them go and you walked away for a reason. These people had stuff to say about you. They never really admitted the shit, okay? Well, they didn't admit that shit to you, but because of where you're at now and that you actually came on top and that, hell, they might have a chance to go with you, they're going to come back and see what's up with that, okay? Maybe throw some people under the bus to not make themselves look as bad, but whoever I'm tapped into, I know that you're the fuck tapped in, and you're going to pick up on that shit fast. And you're being guided to say what you need to say. Say it. Say it. Don't just think about it and process it. You already know it. Okay? You already know they're about that. All right? You already know it. Whoever I'm talking to, you know who I'm talking about too. This is a friend of yours. You already know what I'm talking about. They about to come trying to throw everybody else under the bus and not admit what they fucking did. And that is your sign. You gotta have to let them go, baby, because they're not solid. Okay? Let's keep going. Yeah, they're not fucking solid at all. They don't even fucking like you. Like, I'm sorry, but it's the truth. All right, and you're about to see that. Woo. Change. Come on now. Baby, listen. Yep. There's number 555. You've changed. You've transformed. Okay? Now they got to sit in the consequences of playing with you and thinking that you were not who the fuck you said you are, that you're not even up to the standard. Okay? Like that you're just an arrogant motherfucker. Like you an arrogant motherfucker that always think they know everything. Okay? But they want this bond with you that fucking bad that they're willing to throw whoever and whatever under the bus to get back in your energy, though. Okay? Your heart is what's keeping you disciplined. All right? Answer number 5151. On your goals, though, and away from the drama and away from the toxicity. Okay? Because you're becoming triumphant. Okay? In whatever you're doing. Answer number 4444. Okay, listen, you're triumphant in your cutoff game and stressing people out as well. Okay, because you're still compassionate. At the end of the day, you don't trust people though, but you still have this good heart and you care, but you have to stay in your black cat energy. Like you. It hurts you to hurt people, but listen, don't play with me. Like but listen, okay? Because I be trying. Like, yeah, you authentic, but listen, because I am a good person. Answer number 427. But listen, I don't need people that see me as a threat. Okay, in my life, I don't need people that can't get it right and want to beg back. Okay, and then they dogged you out over somebody else's opinion. You have been solid. Okay, so. This is your confirmation. Yeah, you are authentic as fuck. And yeah, you are a threat. Okay? If you've been feeling it, you are more than what you think. More than what you think. Keep shining though, because it's working for you though. Okay? So regardless of what people think about you, they at the end of the day, they can't knock you because it's working. Like it's working. The change in you is working. The change is you're very positive now. You're very successful, okay? And if you're moody and having an attitude with anybody, though, and it's because of what you feel off of them, whoever I'm picking up on, you don't entertain the bullshit. Small talk, you don't entertain that shit. You don't have to, okay? Baby, that's why I came back out. You don't have to. They can beg all they want, though. They know that you're solid, all right, and aware. Answer number 1321, because you're aware of what goes on in your life. Okay, nothing can stop you. You're doing the damn thing. You got people ready to love you. You got people about to confess. Okay, and you got things being revealed to you, so you can make that decision that maybe somebody you've been thinking about that might not be solid, and you need to go ahead and cut them off. That you need to, okay, because whatever they about to say to you, trust me, you're gonna be like, yeah, nah. Yeah, you're gonna have to go because you ain't solid. You just losing people left and right during this ascension. But you're made to do that, okay? You're made to continue to protect yourself and heal and find other ways to heal yourself. Okay, whatever you're doing is working for you and keep doing it because it does look good on you though. Okay? It's just working on you, learning to trust again. All right, and it takes time because it ain't easy, baby. Listen, I don't trust a motherfucker neither. I'll be trying. I try. That's all I can do is try. But when you show me, listen, nope. So I get it. I understand. All right. Anyway, yeah, I gotta be jagged edge. People said they'll be whatever you want them to be. All right. Listen, even the ones that are insecure. All right. They said I'll be whatever you want me to be. All right. Some people want to come confess that they definitely judged you. Anyway, let me leave it here, y'all. If this resonated with you, baby, go ahead and hit that like button. Like it in general, to energetically donate to the channel, it is free 99. It costs you not a damn thing, okay? And to my new people, if you like how I read, yeah, fucking with my vibes, subscribe to the channel. I'll be back. I'm gonna throw something else in the mix. Y'all take care. Bye.